Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Teacher Zahirah and today I'm going to teach you about simple present tense. Okay, so let's get started. What is simple present tense? Simple present tense is the base form of the verb. For examples, I run away. She runs away. Do you notice the difference? There is an S added to the sentence she runs away. Why it is so? So let's look at the explanation. Firstly, you need to know that there's three types of conjugation, which is stands for first person singular, second person singular, and third person singular. For first person singular, it stands for, let's say, me, I, and second person is you, and third person stands for he, she, it for animal or non-living item, and they. Let's take a look at the examples and let's read it together. First person singular, I play, I fall. For second person singular, you play, you fall. And for third person singular, he plays, she plays, it plays. He falls, she falls, it falls. So why do we add s to third person singular? As the rules is set up like that because it's for we to know to differentiate whether it's for third person or second person. It's an easy way to differentiate by adding the s to the verb. Next, the explanation for plural. Just now we go through for singular. Now we're going to carry forward to plural. So what is plural? Plural is more than one. It could be two, three, and more. For first person plural, we walk, we eat. Second person singular, you walk, you eat. And for third person singular, for first person plural, we walk, we eat. Second person plural, you walk, you eat. And for third person plural, they walk, they eat. Why there is no S for third person plural? Because the verbs that have been added s to it, it stands for third person singular only, which shows and differentiates that how many people are doing the actions and and that's it. I'm sorry because of the lights. Okay, let's continue. Alright. When do we use simple present tense? We use simple present tense to express universal facts. For example, cucumber is a fruit. Tomato is not a vegetable. Do you know about this? Okay, now repeat after me. Cucumber is a fruit. Tomato is not a vegetable. Do you notice which is the verbs? Which one is the verb? Alright. The verb is. Cucumber is. Tomato is. Is explaining a fact. It is showing a fact. Next, we also use simple present tense to express permanent situations, such as I live in Japan. She works in a hotel. Now tell me the verbs are written there. Live, works. Why is it there is an S in the verb works? Because it's a third person and it's a singular. So that's why the verb need to be added as. Okay, next. We use simple present tense to express. Okay, sorry. We also use simple present tense to express habits and routines. For example, I play football every day. My dad washes his car every Saturday. This shows habits and routines. Which is the word that shows habits and routines? Every day, every Saturday. All right, now which are the verbs that have that? Play, washes. And why do washes and why not wash? Because we add es to the wash and it's a third person singular. Alright, next. We also use simple present tense to express short actions. For examples, I do understand now. He kicks the ball hard. And the verbs there are do and kicks. Kicks been added as because, yes, third person singular. And next, we use simple present tense to express future timetables. The bus leaves at 1 p.m. What time does the train arrive? So in these sentences, the bus leaves. Why do we add s to it? Because it's a third person singular. Like I said just now, it can be for animal or non-living thing. So the bus leaves at 1 p.m. Not the buses leave at 1 p.m. That makes the difference. One bus or more than one bus. So the verb changes according to the amount. All right. What time does the train arrive? The verb for this sentence is does. Why do we add es? Because it's a third person singular. The same explanation as just now. It is only one train and not more than one train. Alright. We use simple present tense to express future in time clauses. For example, he will not go out until the rain stops. We will go grocery shopping. We will go grocery shopping after school. Okay. Now the verb for these two sentences are will not go, will go. Next, we form simple present positive like this. I jump, you jump, we jump, they jump, he jumps, she jumps, it jumps. Why do he, she, and it have been added as? So there is the explanation beside it. Third person singular subjects take s, es, or ies in the verb. Alright, next. How do we form simple present negative sentences? I don't eat vegetables. You don't eat vegetables. We don't eat vegetables. They don't eat vegetables. He doesn't eat vegetables. She doesn't eat vegetables. It doesn't eat vegetables. Why so? Why does not? Why doesn't? Because third person singular subjects take doesn't, does not. How do we form simple present questions? Do I sleep? Do you sleep? Do we sleep? Do they sleep? Does he sleep? Does she sleep? Does it sleep? And the same reason for does, third person singular subject, take does or do. Do is for first person and second person only, singular, and also plural. But for third person only for does. Alright, this is only a simple repetition, a summary of the thing that we learned just now. We form simple present like this. Positive short answers. Yes, I do. Usually we will hear the questions like, will you marry me? It's either yes, I will or yes, I do. Yes, do you like I mean, let's say I ask you a question about her. Oh, I'm asking question to you about your preference. Do you like an animal? Do you like animals? I know, yes, you do. And yes, we do. Yes, they do. But for third person, yes, he does. Yes, she does. Yes, it does. And for negative short answers, no, I don't. No, you don't. I know that you don't. No, we don't. And no, they don't. Maybe you can imagine of some situations or some sentences, some questions that we do use these short answers. You can try practice this on with your friends later on. And no, he doesn't. No, she doesn't. And no, it doesn't. Later on, we will do a exercise in class about these short answers so that we can practice and master ourselves about how to use do or does based on third person, first person, and second person, either singular or plural. So let's go to question time. Let's go for the first question. I need you to flash back and remember the sentences that we read together earlier. So, could you guess the verbs for these sentences? I run away. And remember for third person singular, she runs away. Alright, excellent. Next question. Simple present tense, guess the verb. This is the answer. Okay, for second question, cucumber, a fruit, tomato, a vegetable. Do you remember the answer? Alright, cucumber is a fruit. Tomato is not a vegetable. Next question. I football every day. My dad, his car every Saturday. And the answers are I play football every day. My dad washes his car every Saturday. So why do we add es to the verb? The base form of washes the base form for washes is wash, and we add es to the verb because it's for third person singular. Next question, the bus at 1 p.m. What time the train arrives? So the answer, the bus leaves at 1 p.m. What time does the train arrived. All right. So, do you remember all the lessons that we learned today? All right. I will see you in the next class. Thank you for staying with me and thank you for listening to my teaching. All right. See you again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.